I'm Mattie Ward.
I'm Hayden Lee.
And this is our litter project for Chem119, section 508. So where we surveyed, I surveyed twice at Pareto Beach.
And I did the ship channel in Galveston.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you started where at?
Oh, started in the boat dock, made my way up to Seawolf, and then back down. And that's where I surveyed and took notes.
Nice.
So the yellow pen is all like where we started, and then going up to the top right corner, from there to here was my survey location. Mm-hmm. I was out in the middle of the channel, so I could only really record what I saw. Mm-hmm. That meant that a lot of floating items such as bottle caps, I had chip bags. It's just the one issue I had with my location was I couldn't have the stuff that sinks. Mm-hmm. So for future, I might try to get a little closer to the dock, a little closer to the edge, and try to record some of that as well. But yeah.
Weather was pretty good, not too bad. Yeah. I surveyed the Pareto Beach. I walked the length from, I believe I started right in the middle somewhere here, and then worked my way down, up and down this way till I hit the public beach that's on that end. And it was kind of windy. This was a really windy week for Galveston, and so my bag full of trash kept flying everywhere. That was super fun. But yes, both days had the consistent winds, and the heat was pretty low, so that was really nice. Pareto Beach is also a very compacted beach, and there was lots of like grass patches the closer you were to the seawall versus getting closer to the water. The sand loosened up, of course. The tide was high both the days I went, and yeah, we even found some of the litter like actively washed on the shore. We picked it up, so that was cool. Yeah. What did we see overall? It was a big blowout of carbon-based items, literally no silicone items. So the most abundant was the cigarette butts. That was definitely like the main piece of trash we found collectively in both places. But there was like metal pieces strewn about, stuff like that.
And especially in the Galveston channel, there was a lot of bottle caps. Bottles and bottle caps were the biggest finds. Because it'd be, look out, see some dolphins, look down, bottle caps.
Bottle caps, oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Also, always wear your shoes at the beach because there was a rusty screw. And don't get tetanus, guys. Yeah. Basically just a lot of things over everything.
Yeah, fun thing, found 2 oranges. I don't know how that
just
floating on the water.
2 full oranges.
Yeah, so, I don't know.
Like, how does that happen? Cool. Yeah, plastic wrappers, food items. We even found like what could have been like the net for the fruit that we found just randomly. But mostly plastic bags, plastic bottles, stuff like that.
Yeah. So first day went great. It's awesome. Love being on the
Yay.
water. But it was just mainly water bottles, like the plastic bottles, bottle caps, wrappers, that sort of thing.
Yes.
See, it was almost entirely beverage based.
Beverage items.
It was just the stuff floating out there.
Yeah,
you see the food. There was an orange.
There's the orange.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, it was just kind of nothing too bad. Yeah.
Tell me about day 2.
Day 2 was a little more interesting, a little more variation. Found a second orange. You can see the
No
food
way.
as well.
No way.
But yeah, it was food and a plastic bag, or a chip bag, sorry. That was in our food container. Specifically a bag of Cheetos. It's like somebody ate good and somebody lost an orange. So,
hey.
you know. But yeah, and then for the construction, we found a zip tie. And that was interesting. It was cut, so it had been used.
Use zip tie.
I know. Maybe to hold together the net for the oranges.
It's all coming together. Perfect. This was also when cigarette butts really started being all over the place. Craziness. So for Pareto Beach, it was mostly beverage items. So beer cans, bottle caps, kind of all over the place. Unlabeled bottles, sometimes just the label to the water bottle. Plastic miscellaneous pieces with that. And the second biggest group for my first day was cleaning products. There was weirdly like what I could assume to be like just pieces of paper towels, but they somehow all came together to form like 2 paper towels. That was really weird. So I'm imagining like a picnic with the oranges, and they brought the paper towels, and they didn't clean up, those jerks. Day 2 went from beverage items to food items. So more chip bags, specifically, likewise, Doritos and Cheetos bags. And then various plastic wrappers for fruit. And here we're really emphasizing this entire orange phenomenon. Someone had a bag of cuties and they let them roll all over the beach and never picked them up. That's what I'm imagining at the picnic. That's what I'm imagining.
They should have zip tied it together.
They should have zip tied it together. I agree. Hayden, how can we really fix this?
I think honestly, besides having people hold on to their oranges,
Yeah.
A big thing was the cigarette butts.
Yes.
So having more cigarette butt disposal places, and as well as just kind of like more enforcement and policing that area, just to make sure people aren't tossing them.
Yeah.
I could also say incentivizing the pickup form, just how with like metal, how you can return it to a what place is called? A scrapyard,
Yeah.
and they'll pay you for the cans. If there is some industry that would take the cigarette butts and maybe even pay you, $1 per pound, $2 per pound, then that would incentivize, especially as college students.
Yes. Oh, I need that. I need
Yeah.
$2. That'd be
Give me
awesome.
$2.
Yeah. That's some oranges.
Yeah, it is.
It is some oranges. Also, we could really work on, as a species of humans, I don't see a world where we eradicate all of smoking ever. So, in turn, I think some research and some funding could be done into getting cigarette butts, especially if they are going to keep getting thrown onto the ground, just finding ways to make them biodegradable. More so if they are at all, to finally, hopefully, eradicate that problem. Because again, I don't think you can fix the man, but maybe we can fix the cigarette. That'd be sick. And these are our citations with these really smart people. Thank you guys, and yay! Thank you for watching.